How's it going, everybody? Blake here, and this is Ramblin' Movie Takes, coming at you with a review for The Hunt. Alright, so The Hunt is a movie produced by Blumhouse Studios, a studio known more for horror movies, not necessarily for movies like this. Every now and then you'll see them come out with, like different kinds of movies, but yeah, they're mostly known for horror movies. I'm honestly not a huge fan of Blumhouse. I don't like a whole lot of their movies that they come out with. They really pissed me off with Halloween 2018, but we won't get into that. But yeah, they're one of the few studios doing horror, so and doing them regularly. So it is what it is. I give them a little bit of a pass for their movies sometimes, just for that reason alone. But anyways, as far as The Hunt goes, The Hunt is definitely more political satire. It pokes fun at both sides of the coin. If you're a Republican, right, okay, if you're a Republican, then you're gonna have a problem with this movie if you're sensitive to your views. If you are a Democrat, you're gonna have problems with this movie if you are sensitive to your political views. If you're in the middle, you should be able to laugh at this movie quite a bit. And even if you're on both sides, if you're on one side or the other, whatever, you should be able to laugh at it. And that's what this movie is all about. Is all about making you look at yourself in the mirror and kind of maybe question yourself, especially if you are like on either side of the coin here, you know, if you get what I'm trying to say. All right, so basically, you know, before I get into the plot details, like, this movie was supposed to come out back in 2019, but it was deemed to be too controversial for release, so it sat on the shelf for a little while. But apparently there was a demand for it, and they ended up releasing it. And unfortunately for this movie, it ended up getting released like last week, and that's when the crap was really getting ready to hit the fan, you know, with this whole, you know, let's call it the beer virus, because YouTube doesn't like the C word, and I don't mean that C word, if you know what I mean. But anyways, so it's this movie, you know, and others are at a disadvantage right now, so they are being released like to digital, and you know, you can rent them for the very cheap price, and I say that sarcastically, for $20, and you'll have it for 48 hours. I cannot believe how expensive these movies are. You know, I mean, I get the justification. I get why they're doing it this way. I mean, they got to make their money back, and you know, I guess they're basing it on like the value of 2 matinee ticket prices, I guess. But you know, I don't know. I feel like only like dumb people would actually pay it, you know, to watch a movie. So it is what it is, you know. I wanted to see it, and I wasn't gonna, you know, be a dick and pirate it, you know. Especially like I don't ever support that stuff, and I'm not gonna lecture you if you do that. I mean, that's your business. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I support the movies I watch. You can say I'm being on a high horse, say whatever. I mean, I don't care. But I like to pay for, you know, for the content that I enjoy. You know, so, you know, if I'm on a high horse for saying that, so be it. I'm not judging you, though. You do you. You do you. Boo-boo. I can't believe I just said that. But anyways, so the plot of this movie is a group of conservatives get abducted by a group of liberal elites, and basically they wake up in the middle of this field. They have gags in their mouths, and you know, they don't know where the hell they are, and we as an audience, we don't know where in the hell they are, not till later on in the movie. But like I said, basically they're in this field, and you know, they're basically running away from the people trying to kill them, and some make it, some don't. I'm not going to tell you who, I'm not going to tell you how many bite the dust, but all I'm going to say is that it's a very intense scene, and some great stuff happens. If you are into blood and guts and all of that, you're gonna love that scene. It's great. But that's all I'm gonna say. Excuse me. That is all I'm gonna say as far as what happens in that thing, whatever. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say as far as what happens, as far as the plot setup goes. But yeah, I will say that my favorite, or not favorite, but a character that I did not want to see die off so early did die off, and I was disappointed by that. I was very, very disappointed by it. But yeah, basically after all this happens, you know, basically, I say basically a lot, I'm sorry, but what ends up happening is Betty Gibson, whatever her name is. God, why can't I remember her name? Betty Gibson. I wrote it down. Betty Gilpin. Okay, Betty Gilpin. That is who it is. You might recognize her from the TV show Glow that streams on Netflix. All right, so basically the movie centers around her and her trying to figure out what in the heck is happening. And yeah, so I would say that her character, I would say that she herself steals the show. All right, like I feel like everybody does a good job. There's a few standouts, but I think she did a phenomenal job, and I really enjoyed her performance, and I enjoyed her character. But yeah, but like I said, this movie, it is political satire. If you're offended easily, it's not going to be for you. It's just not. So don't even watch it. But if you're open-minded, and if you can kind of poke fun of yourself, then maybe you'll get a kick out of it. But anyways, guys, so that's all I got for this review. As far as my rating goes, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a good movie. It's a very good movie. I would watch it again. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. And yeah. So with that being said, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'd greatly appreciate it. It would make me a very, very happy guy. So if you would do that, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, until next time, this has been Rambling Movie Takes. Y'all have a good one.